What's up, guys? Coming to you with tomorrow's posterior workout. We're working out everything on the backside of our body tomorrow, and we're doing our max out of jump lunges for week number 2. So to start off your workout tomorrow, guys, 2-minute max out jump lunges. We're bringing that back knee all the way down to the ground, exploding up opposite arm to opposite knee on your lunges. Remember that modifier is our running man's, guys. We're just reaching opposite hand to opposite toe. Again, max reps for 2 minutes, and then you will go into your workout. So your workout tomorrow, your posterior backside workout, you are going to be doing 4 supersets tomorrow. At each superset, there is going to be a drop set of rep counts. On exercise number 2, you will do exercise 1, which remains the same at the same rep count, and then you will switch it to exercise 2, which is going to be slowly drop setting or just going back and forth for 1 rep count, guys. There's going to be a certain amount of rounds on each station. Just make sure we're looking up at the whiteboard tomorrow, and you'll know exactly how many rounds. So that's your workout today. I'm going to start off with superset number 1. So moving into superset number 1, we're going to be going into a switch hand row to start us off. So using a single dumbbell, heavy dumbbell, or a single kettlebell. It's going to be right between the middle of our legs. We're going to be holding that weight like a hammer or like kettlebell like a hammer. So squatting down, we're going to be bent over, hinged at our waist. From there, we're taking that dumbbell just inside our hip, outside, and then right back on down to the ground. We'll switch hands, going to the opposite arm. Again, rowing that weight just outside our torso towards the path of our hip, switching hands every single time for 10 reps. So 10 reps, 2 is 1 for 10 rows on each arm, and then you're gonna move on to exercise 2. Exercise 2 is a drop set, and we're gonna be adding some weight onto our hips for a tricep dip. So dips, you're gonna set up your bar. I don't know if you already saw it, guys, but you're gonna set that burn bar right in the middle to make your dip station. From there, weights are up on your hips, hands are under your shoulders. We're gonna be dropping our butt down to the ground, elbows stay behind our body and tight to our side as we knock out 20 dips. So once you're done, 20 dips, you're coming back to your switch hand rows. You're gonna knock out another 10, 2 is 1, and then you go back to dips. You're drop setting by 2, then you'll do 18, 10, and then 15, 10, and then you're done with superset 1, and then you'll move on to superset 2. So superset 1 is done. Moving on to superset number 2, we're gonna start off with a mini band glute bridge and a tricep press. So again, we're gonna be breaking our reps down. 10, 2 is 1. With your mini band, guys, you're gonna put your mini band on above your knees. So mini band goes on above your knees, mod up, foot goes on the Bosu, but to make it a little bit easier to see, guys, I'm gonna keep my foot on the floor. So one heel is gonna be down on the floor. We can use 1 or 2 dumbbells on our close grip press. We're gonna be driving off our heel. One knee is up as high as we can get it while that opposite foot is on the ground. We're gonna tap our elbows to the ground before driving up over our shoulders. So elbows stay in tight, keeping our weight in our heel as we balance for our reps. So having a hard time balancing, guys, you are gonna keep both feet on the ground, and you're just gonna double up your reps for 20 total presses. So you have 10 presses, nice and slow, while on one foot, and then you will switch your legs up, and then you will go into another 10 presses while up on your other leg. So make sure we're staying nice and slow and controlled, guys. And we're not trying to go super quick. We're trying to go heavy on your tricep press. So that'll be exercise number 1. You're always gonna be doing 10 reps, 2 is 1. Once you are done, guys, you're gonna have to take your mini band off. So mini band comes off. We have a Sumo RDL drop squat next. So we're gonna use a single heavy kettlebell or dumbbell again. We're gonna be starting off with our feet outside for our sumo stance. Toes are pointing out. We're gonna be pushing our hips and butt back for our sumo. Once you make your way into your sumo, guys, you're gonna hold it low, and you're gonna bring your butt down to the ground, bring your elbows right against your groin, against your inner thighs, and then from there we're gonna drive up from a sumo squat. So on the way down, you are going into your Sumo RDL, slight bend in your knees, coming down to the middle right between your shins. Then you'll drop it down, butt down, shoulders back, chest up, eyes up, and then we're coming right out of our squat. If you guys need to modify that, if your lower back is bothering you between that transition, you're gonna break it down. 2 is 1. You will go 1 Sumo RDL, you'll come all the way back up, and then you'll go into 1 Sumo squat. So modify it, break it down for your lower back, guys. If it's bothering you for that drop squat, break it. 2 is 1. And this one is also always going to be 10 reps, and you're gonna do 3 rounds. So 10, 2 is 1, and then 10 reps, and you'll do it 3 times, and then you'll move on to superset number 3. So 2 is done. Moving on to 3, guys, we're gonna be going into a slider hamstring curl with a lat pullover as exercise 1, and then exercise number 2 is going to be a burn bar overhand pull-up. So we're gonna need our burn bar and a pair of sliders and our single heavy dumbbell again. So heels are gonna be in our slider for exercise number 1. Single heavy dumbbell is gonna start off over our chest. So dumbbell over the chest, we're raising up into a glute bridge. From there, both heels go out, both heels come back in. Once we knock out our glute bridge, guys, we're hips stay off the ground the whole entire time. We're gonna keep our arms straight, and this time, guys, we're holding on to the outside of our dumbbell. So both hands on the outside, we're gonna come down nice and slow over our head, arms straight, and then right back over our chest for another slider hamstring curl. So lats and hammies all in one. You're gonna go one hamstring curl, one lat pullover, one rep. Modified, guys, you'll go into one leg curl, each leg, and then you will do one dumbbell pullover. And if your lower back is bothering you guys, when you go into your lat pullover, drop your butt, hips down to the ground, and then when you go back to your hamstring curls, then raise back up off the ground before you knock out your curls. So that'll be exercise number 2, and you're gonna keep it the same with 10 reps, or yeah, that's exercise 1, guys. Exercise 1, you'll keep it the same, 10 reps every single time. Once you're done, you're gonna go into an overhand burn bar pull-up. So overhand, guys, palms are facing away from our body. We're doing a pull-up, so we're pulling our chin, chest up over the bar. So we're pulling up, nice and high, chin over the bar, then all the way back down, making sure our hips stay down low and our chest goes up high, chin goes up high every single time. Modified, guys, walk those feet further out, make it a little bit easier, move those feet in nice and close. You're gonna knock out 10 reps every single time, and then again, repeat it for 3 more rounds before moving on to your last superset. So, moving into your last superset, y'all, we're gonna use that mini band again. We're gonna have a mini band Superman squeeze for 10 reps, and we're gonna have a big squeeze, 4 seconds on our squeeze every time. So mini band is gonna go around the center, middle of our forearms. From there, we're laying flat down on the ground, hands out in front of our body. We're gonna raise up, we're gonna pull that band apart and touch the top of our chest with that band, elbows towards the path of our hips, and then we're coming all the way back down, hands together in the front. So wide elbows, squeezing, touching the top of our chest every single time with our mini band before heading back out. Blue band's easier, black band's gotta be a little bit harder or burn. Boot camp bands are the hardest bands you can use. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we're gonna go into a frog glute bridge. So modify it up. You're gonna put your heels or feet together up on the pterocore bosu, or to show you guys a little bit easier, I'm gonna show you on the ground. It's gonna make it a little bit easier as well. So heels together, we're making a butterfly to start. Once we make our butterfly, y'all, we're gonna take it to the side. We're gonna grab a heavy dumbbell, throw it up on our hips, and remember in your frog bridge, guys, instead of driving our heels to the ground, we're driving our heels together and towards the ground as we drive up into our bridge. So heels together, squeezing together as we come up, and then all the way back down. So we're squeezing our butt at the top, cheeks at the top of every single rep, holding for 2 seconds before coming back down to the ground. And remember to put your feet up on that pterocore and bosu to make it even harder, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning for our posterior workout.